Tonight's headlines: Palace doubts public will reject Duterte bets. NCR's share to total COVID-19 cases down. Philippines studying incentives for fully vaccinated individuals. Coronavirus cases in the country at 1,276,004. 11 dead, 2 missing due to Tropical Storm Dante. LPA spotted near Eastern Samar. PSEi down on profit-taking. And Peso extends winning streak. Good evening. Today is Monday, June 7, 2021. I'm Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. Malacanang expressed doubt Monday on the claim of critics that the voters will reject President Rodrigo Duterte's candidates in 2022, including a daughter and Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte. This comes after former Senator Antonio Trillanes said that the president's daughter should indeed selected for 2022 polls, as it will give the Filipino public a chance to reject President Duterte and his family members. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque said that verdict will be known after the elections are held, and that is the reason why there should have an election. Roque also dismissed the assertion of One Sambayan's Howard Calleja that the PDP Laban's move of nominating the president as its vice presidential bet for 2022 polls is a mockery of the 1987 Constitution and that the voters will see through it. Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergere said that the National Capital Region's share on the total number of COVID-19 cases in the entire Philippines has already lowered to 13%. Vergere said COVID-19 cases in Metro Manila have continued to decrease, adding that Mindanao has 25% share, Visayas has 20% share, and the rest of 40% share on the total number of COVID-19 infections in the country. The health official noted that the public should still follow health and safety protocols to ensure that COVID-19 cases will continue to decrease and the government can also ease restrictions. The NCR Plus bubble remains on general community quarantine with heightened restrictions until June 15. Trade Secretary Ramon Lopez on Monday said that the government is looking to provide more incentives to individuals inoculated with vaccines against COVID-19. Lopez said that the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases will consider incentives to encourage more individuals to have themselves vaccinated. Among the possible incentives to be given will be allowing them to go out of their residences and a shorter quarantine period for travelers. Earlier this month, the Philippines shortened the quarantine period for fully vaccinated inbound travelers to the Philippines to 7 days from 14 days. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Iba ng panahon, dami ng bago ngayon. Pati ang mundo natin, well, nagbago na rin. Buti ang magbayad, bigger, better na. You can buy it to centers, pati sa mga partners may online pa at app. You can buy it with your fingers, still don't remittance and more. Online shopping, you can buy it all. Di magpadala, you can buy it all. Anumang pera transaction, you can buy it all.
Sabayan ang pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayad.
Hatch something big! The all-new Honda City hatchback with 4 seating modes. Utility mode, long mode, tall mode, refresh mode. The all-new City hatchback. Hatch more life!
The Department of Health reported 6,539 confirmed coronavirus disease cases on Monday, to bring the total number of infections in the country to 1,276,004, even as 7 laboratories failed to submit data on time. This brought active cases to 58,854, and of the total, 93.4% are mild, 2.4% are asymptomatic, 1.7% are severe, and 1.3% are in critical condition. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 1,195,181 after 6,969 patients recovered from the respiratory disease. The death toll now stands at 21,969 following 71 fatalities recorded. Data from the DOH also show that 56% of the country's intensive care unit beds are utilized, while 36% of the mechanical ventilators are in use. In other news, the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council said that 11 people were reported to have died, while 2 remain missing in different regions due to the impact of Tropical Storm Dante. The NDRRMC said the fatalities and missing persons were reported in Mimaropa, Western Visayas, Central Visayas, Eastern Visayas, Davao, and Soc-Sargen. At least 3,284 homes were reported damaged in Bicol region, Western Visayas, Eastern Visayas, Davao, and Caraga. At least 3,123 of them were partially damaged, while 161 were totally damaged. The NDRRMC said 124,462 people, or 29,916 families, were affected by the tropical storm in Central Luzon, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, Western Visayas, Central Visayas, Eastern Visayas, Davao, Soc-Sargen, and Caraga. State Weather Bureau Pagasa on Monday announced that it spotted a low-pressure area 350 kilometers east-southeast of Borongan City, Eastern Samar. In its 24-hour forecast, the weather agency said the LPA, which was located at 3 p.m., is embedded along the intertropical convergence zone affecting Visayas and Mindanao. Pagasa said cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms will prevail over eastern Visayas and Surigao provinces due to the ITCZ. Metro Manila, Ilocos Region, Sierra Administrative Region, Zambales, Bataan, Palawan, and Mindoro provinces will have cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms due to the southwest monsoon. We'll pause for a short break. Stay with us.
That's it, never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap, it's a wrap. Just tap the app, now you can check, view, subscribe, renew, help and support for you. Out with the Ring apps are the in thing, you know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use, mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now.
Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
In business, the local main stocks gauge ended the week's first trading day in the negative territory due to profit taking. The Philippine Stock Exchange Index declined by 32.42 points or 0.48% to 6,763.92 at the closing bell. The broader all shares followed with a drop of 8.97 points or 0.22% to 4,099.62. Regina Capital Development Corporation Head of Sales Luis Nandingan said that investors switched to profit-taking in the Philippines to start the week as funds went back into the U.S. market after the May non-farm payrolls report showed a less than expected gain. Volume totaled 1.86 billion shares amounting to 4.19 billion pesos. Gainers led losers 102 to 100 while 60 shares were unchanged. And the Philippine peso appreciated against the US dollar for the second consecutive trading day on Monday, partly driven by optimism on the vaccination program against COVID-19. The local currency gained 9 centavos to close Monday at 47.66 from last Friday's finish of 47.75 to a dollar. The latest showings among the strongest in over 4.5 years since the peso closed at 47.475 to a dollar on September 14, 2016. Rizal Commercial Banking Corporation Chief Economist Michael Ricaford said that the peso's strength was also driven by the hike in the net open foreign exchange position of banks and the recent developments of the Financial Institutions Strategic Transfer Law. That wraps up the stories tonight. Catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition on Press Reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. The Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarsuto emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just visit the sticker store and search for Katribu. And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store and the Araneta City for their continued support. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel and you're watching Tribune News on Cue. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Montero Sport. Elevate your journey.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.